New kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Will show jet sweep and instead running. Barkley has fumbled. The Bills have got it. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. As they are set to start the drive with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 33, here's second and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, they go with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
First down, Buffalo.
Man in motion is Coleman. They'll throw on first down with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. It is third and long.
41-yard line.
In motion, Shakir. Allen to throw on third and long. That's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. Allen now off the bootleg.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Eagles 35-yard line.
On second down. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
First and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards.
Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. On the is the tight end, Kincaid. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And that was just a touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And it goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Moving to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over.
And he's into the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, 73.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll take it on in.
Great timing from where this ball was snapped. You simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the 1st half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Barkley. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Bills' 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time.
63, Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And the Eagles are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down throw for Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll take this one in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Here's Barkley. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
at the 6-yard line.
Now, here's second and goal. Here's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Forced out wide. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Forced out left. Now he'll run it, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Cook. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
14 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
On play action, here's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is caught on fourth and goal. They've got it. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Eagles 20. And Prater is set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Bigsby to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. So now it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Down by 9, 2:15 to go. They've come so far this year in the Super Bowl. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Throwing is Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. Here comes Barkley. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
To throw is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Now third and 5.
Let's check Shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. The play fake. Here's Allen. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. To go in the game. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. Allen working from the pistol. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44. On that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And the long-suffering fans of Western New York can rejoice at last. The Buffalo Bills are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell handing the Lombardi Trophy to the Buffalo Bills, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.